Chewbacca.
Let me explain what we're doing.
Micey, I'm sorry. This is our podcast.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you
is
very
our
much.
podcast.
Yeah. Bitch.
Yeah, Micey.
Yeah.
What kind of name is that anyway,
Yeah,
huh?
Micey.
Yeah.
Yeah, worried.
don't
Cucumber.
ignore our names.
He's here.
Ignore.
He's here.
No.
Get him out! Get him out!
Get rid of his mod. Get
There
rid
we
of his
go.
mod.
Alright, okay. So what we're doing is a podcast where we will be talking.
And this is gonna be
Yeah,
on YouTube, by
podcast.
the way. So if you're
Yes, yeah.
uncomfortable, you can leave.
Yeah, if you want to watch it later, you
Among
can.
Us.
Anyway, this
Yeah.
is a
Yes,
podcast
we are-
where
this is
one
a
of
podcast.
one of us will choose a story. They'll tell that story,
Yes.
and whoever wants to tell a story
Okay.
next goes. At the end, we'll choose
Yeah,
the best
exactly.
story, and that person gets to start off next time. Now,
Okay.
who wants to start?
Okay, I
off?
have nothing interesting about
I have
me.
absolutely nothing interesting.
Daniel, it's your time to shine.
Yeah, you're
Alright.
the YouTuber. You're the funny YouTuber man who copies Markiplier. You do it.
Picture topic. Picture topic. I mean, picture.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
No, tell me a
Death.
topic. Tell me death.
Death.
I have
Oh.
almost died 3 times. Pick a number 1.
No,
through
not this again. We talked
3. See,
about
that, yeah,
this.
that's what I was gonna say. We
Fine.
talked-
Different topic.
YouTube. Do you want? Have you guys?
Fine,
Oh,
yeah,
do you
that's
guys,
how
yeah,
YouTube
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Actually,
do
I
you
have
guys-
great stories for this one.
Yeah. Do you guys know why I got into YouTube?
Why?
So,
Daniel,
when I-
why?
Thank you, Oscar, for asking that question. Anyway, so when
Shut up.
oh god,
wait.
he's here again. When
He
I
almost
was,
invaded.
when I was younger, my dream was to write a book, because I grew up poor. Blah
Yeah, I
blah
remember
blah.
that, I remember that.
A book.
Book.
Later on, when I
Book,
was like
book.
7, and I found out about Netflix, I wanted to make a show. And while that I still want to do that one a bit. I no
Yeah,
longer want
I'm
to write a
helping
book.
with that one.
You're humping with that one?
Okay.
Huh?
I mean, I get that.
Yes, I'm helping it.
Oh, please do. Anyway,
You're
then
welcome.
I saw my first YouTube video, which was Markiplier Five Nights at Freddy's. First of all,
I told you he's a Markiplier ripoff,
He's
guys.
a Markiplier. He's a Markiplier
I am the
guy.
embodiment of Markiplier.
Well, I mean, outside of the subscriber count and stuff.
Outside of views, subscriber count, pretty much everything that defines you as a YouTuber, yeah.
Good editors, besides, you know.
Besides YouTube.
Among Us,
Yeah,
obviously.
besides the actual editors.
Good editors
Yeah,
beside
obviously.
the actual editors.
Obviously.
And after that, first of all, I shit my pants because it's Five Nights at fucking Freddy's. You don't watch that for the first time and not be scared.
How old were you when you watched this video?
7. But you also have to remember
Oh,
this
that's
was
like the scariest
No,
thing
no.
to like any
I-
kid.
Hey,
This
let
was-
the man tell his story. Stop
This
interrupting.
Yeah,
him.
let the
This
man
was-
tell the story.
this was my first time on YouTube.
Let him tell
So
the
I
story.
never-
Bro, shut the.
Let him tell the
Yeah,
story,
let me-
guys.
Can we?
Yeah,
Can we
let
like?
him tell the
Yeah,
story.
I'm just gonna do that. Okay, there we
you
go.
Anyway, so I was scared, man, right? And that was it. That's when I saw, this is what I want to do. And well, Markiplier was the first YouTuber I watched. He kind of was, older than my age. Not literally.
Wow, really? I wonder why.
Not
That's
literally.
insane.
His
I never
content-
knew that.
His content was older than
Crazy,
my age. His
dude.
content
Oh,
was
okay,
older than
got
my
it,
age.
got it.
There you go. So
There
I,
we
It
go.
still is. That
it still
that
is,
didn't
technically.
change.
Technically. But I understand.
Still making content
I
till this day.
understand the jokes now. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't understand anything that he would say before because they were all funny adult jokes, and I was no adult, still no adult, but I
You
understand
were
them.
just a baby child.
Yeah,
Goo goo gaga.
and he's gone again. But I would watch like a lot
I'll
of
leave him to
Preston
kick him.
plays.
You suck.
Bet Bro
kicking me.
Jack was another one that I remember. I watched a lot of Dan TDM. Basically, any
Oh!
Minecraft YouTuber who wasn't related to Dream, I watched back then.
You watched Technoblade?
Yeah.
Oh wait! Oh, I burped. Okay.
Okay, first get rid of Isaiah. Second of all, you.
This is 4 people maximum.
This is
All
quality
right.
content. Yeah. Oh, also our guest.
Yeah,
our guest
can't get
is,
interrupted
Our guest is Jacob. I forgot
by
to
baby
mention
man.
Yeah, our guest is Jacob. He's kind of.
Hi.
Wait, actually, if he's our guest, shouldn't we just like move him to like the audience?
That. No, like he's,
No. He's our guest. He's our
Move,
back.
Isaiah, leave.
I punched my
leave.
microphone. So that's how I got into YouTube. I just liked the idea of talking to myself in a room by myself, playing a game, sweating like all hell. How did it? What are your guys'
always.
stories about YouTube?
The first video I watched on YouTube was kind of blurry. I remember like.
Well, what age were you when you watched YouTube?
2x2 pixels.
Yeah, shut up. First YouTube video I watched, I remember my sister would like watch it a lot, and I was like, "Hey, what are you watching? What are you watching? You watching
A 2x2
Pig?
pixel
What are you
video.
watching? You watching Peppa Pig on 2x2 pixels?"
You watching full graphics?
Then she was like, "Oh, I'm playing. I'm watching this guy named Markiplier," and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So then I go over to like my tablet and I search up Markiplier in the App Store. I'm like, it's not here. Sister, you lied to me. And so I go back and she says, "Oh no, it's YouTube. It's on a platform called YouTube." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And so I searched up YouTube. It's there. I download it. Right. And then the first thing I got was like a cool animal videos. So that's the first thing I watched. Cool animal videos, obviously.
I just pictured like an NFT of Markiplier on the Google App Store in like 2013 or 14.
On the iPad too.
Oh my god.
I love how Jacob and me are just absolutely silent while you guys are just like laughing for no reason.
Yeah.
It's Markiplier.
Yeah.
You have to laugh at Markiplier.
Markiplier on Google App Store.
I hate to admit this, but I only started watching Markiplier recently. Like I did not even know about him when I first started watching.
I don't watch Markiplier either.
What?
To be honest, not
am I
often.
the only one? Except for bad.
Yeah,
No
you're
wonder
just a
why
weeb.
Daniel's
You're just a
YouTube
dweeb.
channel is so terrible. Nobody watches Markiplier, which means nobody watches Daniel.
We have something in show requests.
Oh,
yeah, well, nobody cares.
Hold on. Show request.
Excuse
me.
We'll
Show request.
Excuse me. No.
There's no request.
There's
no
dying
request
of
at
fire.
all.
There's no request in the show.
Dying of fire.
You've lied to me.
Yeah, stop lying.
You know,
you get muted now.
This is, you would be able to put in show request when we do record a podcast if you press the link below and join the Discord server, in of which you can join at any time.
Let's see how long it takes for him to notice.
Shameful
Oh, did you mute me?
Let's see how long it takes for him to notice.
Did you mute me? Am I muted? Where am I?
I think he noticed pretty quickly. Oh, I know he's in the audience.
Yeah, no, wait. Wait.
Hello?
Wait. He doesn't know what's going on.
Where am I? Why was I in general?
How does he not see?
What's happening to me?
Alright, no shameful plug for your channel. I'll fix your problem. I
more.
fix you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
And
fixed your
also,
problem.
Please don't fix me. Anyway.
Oh my god!
Okay, no more messing around with people.
No more.
It's ruining the podcast.
Yeah.
Let's end worried cucumber, whoever you are. I'm sorry. We're actually gonna start talking now.
However, if you do leave.
Well, after I disconnect Cool Ninja. Okay.
Alright. So, any other stories relating to YouTube in any way?
Like how I got into
I
YouTube?
do.
Yeah.
I have a story.
Yeah.
I have a story.
Go ahead.
Alright, what is your YouTube story?
Can I tell my story without being interrupted?
No, let me finish. Let me finish.
Start talking.
Alright, I'm finished.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That was quick.
Anyways, so basically how I got into YouTube was I don't even remember. Okay, I don't even remember how I got interested in it. I think I just like downloaded it one day and I was like, oh hey, that's pretty cool. And
Hey,
then
that's
I
very
just
cool.
started watching videos of like random childhood Minecraft YouTubers, especially people like Preston and stuff like that.
Yes, like
Yeah.
Preston Blood, like that guy,
You know,
Yeah,
right?
that guy. And then
Yeah,
I
that
got
guy.
and then I got into like a little like Stampy Longlegs phase, and then
I've
he
never
kind
heard
of
of that guy.
he's kind of gone. And
Never
now
heard of
Yeah.
then I kind
me
of got to
neither.
Sunday, and I'm still subscribed to him, even though he makes like weird Among Us content
Among
now for the most part. And then once I saw weird Among Us content, I was like, oh hey, Disguised Toast. Wow, that guy's pretty Asian and pretty big brain. And I mean, what about the Asian part?
Yeah, we're just gonna slide past that.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh hey, wait, Minecraft is not cringe anymore.
Boring.
Oh okay, Technoblade. Oh wow, hey, that guy's pretty much like a nerd like me. I like him. I'll subscribe to him.
Oh yeah, y'all give him
And then he
and then-
died.
energy.
Yeah,
He died
and now
eventually.
he's dead.
Can we have a moment of silence for Technoblade, please?
And then, but before he died,
that wasn't a very long moment of silence.
I was gonna go hard in the middle of that, but okay, proceed.
but before he died, I was playing a game of Roblox, specifically Tower Defense Simulator. And I think you guys know where this is going.
Yeah, we were
No, I don't.
We were trying to record an episode of
No,
Tower.
I don't.
Okay, so basically, I was friends with Fishy before I even joined the group,
Yeah.
right? And Daniel
Yeah,
was
yeah,
about to
remember that.
record a Tower Defense Simulator
It
video.
was supposed to be my
So
second
I
video.
I decided, hey, I want to play Tower Defense Simulator today. Oh, hey, I see my friend in a private server. I want to join him. So I joined him, and then I was like, hey, can I play with you? And then he's like, oh, nah,
Oh,
I'm
we're in a call.
recording a video. Yeah, and we're in a call. I'm like, yo, can I join? And he's like, okay. Mighty, you suck for leaving, by the way. I hope
Yeah.
you heard. I hope you hear
you're
this.
watching this
Anyways,
video and somebody comes.
I remember when Bab
Suck.
just first joined. I was like very
And,
like nervous. Not
yeah,
gonna
we were
lie, 'cause
nervous.
we were
Yeah,
doing junk.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
I was
bro,
nervous. I was actually nervous.
whole like
All those,
mantra
like,
of like
dead
stranger
silence.
danger. Like stranger
Like,
danger, like
All
implanted in our
those dead
brains.
silences, no one wanted to talk because it was super awkward and we just met each other on the spot. So
Yeah.
So
You
yeah,
know.
basically I join in, right? And then he like invites me to his server. By the way, his server at the time only had like
5 people.
me,
5 people.
Linda, Daniel, Jacob, and Fishy,
Few
and that was
others.
about it.
Yeah. And then we
Yeah,
got
a few others, but that
we
was
got
about it.
eventually. Yeah, go ahead.
And then I join and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we're not doing a tower defense simulator video. I read
That's
why.
It's because it's Tower.
And then after that, I was like, oh, hey, wait, these guys are actually pretty cool. Thank you for dropping whatever kind of hack. I really appreciate
I love how
that.
easily that Bab just heard one noise and snapped. Oh my god. You okay, dude?
Anyways,
was trying to look
can you please?
Yeah, okay,
I
okay.
hate it when I get
Okay,
interrupted.
Go ahead. Everybody
I hate it.
Shut.
Please. I feel
Ooh.
like I'm making this awkward, just like when I joined. You know, everybody's having awkward silence now. You know, I'm just like
Well,
I'm just weird like
you're
that. You know?
telling us to be quiet. So
Yeah,
that,
you know,
that's
yeah,
what
you be
you're-
quiet. I mute you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mute.
you,
Okay, I can
yeah,
mute
you. I'm gonna move you to general.
So, Jacob's gone.
Alright, continue.
I moved.
Anyways, so can you please?
He's lagging.
Can you please? Okay, so anyways, I then go in and you guys are like, oh hey, we're playing Gartic Phone and we're gonna record, and I'm like, okay, but what the fuck is Gartic Phone? So I was like, alright, I guess I'll play it anyway. And then I realized, oh wow, that's pretty funny. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh wow, Pac-Man's long lost brother got hit by 5 simultaneous car crashes. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
First ever joke. That was
First
actually kind of funny back then.
ever joke back
wait, what
in
the heck?
3000 BC was Pac-Man's long lost brother got hit by 4
Pac-Man's long
simultaneous
lost
cars.
brother.
First joke.
I think it was
Anyways,
trains actually.
anyways,
I don't remember.
Anyways,
I'm so sorry.
what was I thinking of? I don't even remember anymore. Thanks a lot, guys. Okay,
No
so
problem.
yeah, so then I continue to record or be recorded in Daniel's videos and stuff, and then one day I was like, hey, wouldn't it be really funny if I started editing videos? And Daniel was like, oh hell yeah, man. And then I became an editor.
That,
And then
yeah, and then I showed you
actually
that.
and then you showed me DaVinci Resolve, and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. So I might as well just use that for editing the videos. And to be honest, at first I sucked ass, but I still managed to make it funny.
I wish you would suck, man.
And now I suck less ass.
Wow.
Keep in mind that I still
Daniel.
suck at it.
Uh,
Keep in mind I'm still bad at it, but you know I'm getting better. I'm improving, right, guys?
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
you're way better.
Yeah.
whatever makes you happy.
And I can't say that you're better than Oscar because he still hasn't edited the Fruit Juice Tycoon video.
Shut up! I lost the footage.
Aw.
You lost the footage.
lost
What the
it.
hell,
Lost
man?
the footage to Fruit Juice.
I lost
Ah.
the
Juice.
footage. I opened
You know what,
up
you're-
DaVinci and I was like, wait a minute,
Ulrich,
where's
you're
the stupid
fired.
video?
You're fired. Get out of here. You're fired.
And that was the last time Oscar was ever seen. But
Yep.
the story of the Discord server is kind of nice. Like I like the Discord server.
Oh,
I'm
man,
not
interrupted
trying.
you.
I'm not trying to shill. Please don't kick me. But I'm going to tell the story of the Discord kitten. Discord.
Oh yeah, the
server.
Discord kitten snuggling up with
Wrong
Bab.
word. Wrong word. Wrong
I
word.
hate you.
So
I don't like
when we
you.
first made it, I remember I tried to make it super serious. Like we made a rules channel. Now if you go look at that, it's just a bunch of jokes and some serious rules. Eventually, I just sort of gave up on the whole serious thing. And fun fact, that's when it got popular. Because we added Terra in, he added some of his friends, and he, like, promoted it in one of his videos, and that was one of his videos which, incidentally, got, like, 1,000 views. So we got a couple of
Hey,
random...
Daniel, sorry for interrupting. Fun
Go ahead.
fact: did you know that Rule 10 exists, but nobody cares?
What's Rule 10?
What is Rule 10 again?
If you're gonna add someone to the server, ask me first.
Oh, well, that...
Yeah, no one cares about
no
that.
one really cares about... That was when we were a small channel. Now people are just coming in. Me. Anyway.
Ayo.
But after that we had
Bro,
like,
you literally had it pinned and nobody cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody just cares anymore.
Well, I mean,
Like,
we're a big boy server now. We have like 50-ish people. Not even. It's like
Should they
30.
be,
That's
like,
almost
more
equal to your
serious?
subscriber count.
Yeah.
Like, how do
Yippee!
people join a Discord server of a YouTube channel, but
and not
there's
subscribe.
more
Well,
people in the
I give you-
Discord server than the actual subscribers
Well,
in the
I give
YouTube
you
channel.
one example. Noah. He knows me. He knows the channel, but he chooses not to watch or subscribe.
Dang,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
sad.
Ban
Friend zoned.
monkey bull.
Man. But yeah. Once we
Friend
had it-
zoned. Dang, that's sad.
Eventually, after that, I got some other friends in from school that were just like, "Oh, hey, you do YouTube? I'll watch."
I
and
got some
subscribe."
other friends.
Yeah, like.
Oh, yeah,
not
also
me.
I was
Because
here.
Noah wouldn't.
Oh yeah, you were here the whole time, but we don't care.
Yeah,
about
no,
you.
I just randomly just like got here, you know.
were birthed into this world. On the spot
Yeah.
during that tower defense simulator.
This bad during the Gartic phone video.
You were birthed for that video.
Bro,
We're-
me when I wait, hold on. Me when I birth. Bro, wait, hold on. Look in announcements. Me when I birth in Gartic phone video.
Okay.
Okay, dude. You broke your PC and did an actual speed moment? That's crazy.
That's
God,
not
I
even
wish
how
I-
you show speed.
I mean, I know, but like, you know, actual speed works in front of his camera, like, a lot.
I wish
Yeah.
that
That's
computer
why,
was
that's
me.
why, that's why I support him on Twitter.
Anyways, continue.
Yeah, after that I just added some friends, they added some friends, their friends added some friends, and now we have like 40-ish members. And I'm
pretty cool.
holding back a lot to shill. This is the perfect moment to shill. I'm trying not to shill. Please somebody say another story, that way I don't
Stop
shill.
sharding.
Jacob, you have to say something. You've just been
Jacob,
quiet
say
this whole
something, I'll
time.
shill.
Okay.
Talk about
Oh, okay,
Genshin, anything.
Okay. Oh, so I can.
Oh wait,
No,
no,
you
wait,
should
I
have
take
not
it
have
back.
said
I
that.
take it back.
Okay,
No, wait.
no,
I
you've
can
already said it.
promote Genshin.
Yeah, go ahead, promote Genshin, our sponsor for today's
Oh
video.
no. No.
Yes.
Today's video, Genshin Impact. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hey, by the
yeah,
way,
sponsor.
did you know that the Raiden from Metal Gear Rising is actually better than the Raiden from Genshin Impact? Change my
Don't
mind.
start
Change
this
my mind.
Change my
argument again.
mind.
Don't start this.
Not again. There's going
It's
to
a
Not
be
hot
again.
topic. It's a hot topic. I'm
Okay,
allowed to
fine.
say
We're
it.
not
Are we-
not
are
at
we
the hot
gonna-
topic, sir. This
Wait,
is a
are we-
this is a
are we
voice
going
call.
are we going to have a segment where it's just called Hot Take and we'll have something that'll
No,
be like
it's
a
called
trivia-
hot topic.
Hot Topic.
It'll be called hot topic.
It's our video segment called Hot Topic, and I'll make like an intro or some crap for that.
I feel bad for
Oh my
Worried
God.
Cucumber. He's just sitting here listening to us say this.
Hey, I have a
Grr.
question.
Honestly, props to you for even wasting your time
Yeah,
on this in the
yeah.
first place. Like, you could probably
I
be
know,
doing
right?
something
Like,
way more enjoyable, but you're
Micey-
just listening,
my-
and I thank you for that.
Yeah, Micey.
Yeah, me
too.
He went.
Micey just
yeah.
left. He was a poo poo.
Worried
He was a
Yeah,
poo-poo.
Micey, he's not a Chad, but Worried
Big
Cucumber,
house,
he's
big
the
house.
biggest Chad
Can
of
I
all.
can I add him into here
He
to
just
like?
leaves.
Can I invite him to speak? Just
Anyways,
The
outside of
Worried
praising
Cucumber.
Worried Cucumber,
if he stays.
you know what
the-
else
if
has
he
a
stays,
you know what else
if
has a
he's-
Worried Cucumber?
What's
What?
long, hard,
Oh, no.
and has come in the middle.
Daniel got it. Daniel
Yeah,
got what I was
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah.
No, the answer was cucumber.
Anyway, you know.
Man, I
Oh, he
remember we kept
did.
talking about that, and we kept saying that joke in Gas Station Simulator.
Yeah.
Lubricant.
Lubricant.
What are you
Lubricant.
guys?
Bro,
Okay. Hot topic. Genshin Impact isn't that bad. I just don't like the kind of game it is.
that is a very hot topic.
It's
Thank
a very
you very
hot
much.
topic. I mean, other than the
Yes.
designers
99.9%
intentionally.
of the community will disagree with you immediately, and then there's Jacob,
That's-
who's like,
that's a lie.
"Yeah."
I mean, okay.
Hold on,
Other
I'm
than the
gonna check
fact, other than the
comment.
fact that the creators like try to target the horny, it's an okay game.
Wait, how did
I
we,
just
wait, my
read
question is,
everywhere.
how did we get from lubricant to talking about how Genshin's actually okay?
That's
Like,
that's,
how did
that's
that
the point of
connect?
the podcast. We talk about
I mean,
one
it's the
thing
point
and
of the
it goes to
podcast, but
another.
usually when you switch
21
topics, it has to
million
kind of
people play
relate. But
Genshin.
lubricant to
Lubricant
Genshin
and
Impact,
Genshin
I don't really
Impact
know.
do because lubricant
Are the
is kind
same
of
thing.
like
Are
yeah.
they the exact same
the
thing? I
exact
put
same
Genshin
thing.
Impact in my car all the time.
bro, I play the famous game Lubricant every day.
Me too, dude.
I love
It's
the,
like-
I
it's
love
my
the
favorite
anime.
video game.
I love the anime characters from Lubricant.
Yo,
Just like Lubricant is just like any
Engine-
anime ever. Like Lubricant
Engine's my
Ball
favorite
Z,
character.
Lubricant's Bizarre Adventure, Labruto,
Labruto.
Lubricant
no.
Piece, One Lubricant,
Lubricant 11.
Impact.
Dragon Ball
Lubricant
Lubricant.
X Lubricant.
Oh,
That just
no.
sounds like a ship. It doesn't even sound like
Lubricant,
a It's just like two pieces of
Doki
lubricant
Doki,
looking into each other's
Doki Doki
eyes
lubricant.
seductively.
Oh no.
Okie dokie Lubricant Club.
Okie dokie.
Deltarune
lubricant.
chapter lubricant. Deltarune chapter lubricant.
Delta lubricant.
Megalo lubricant.
Lubricant Rune.
Lubricant Lurine!
Under Lubricant.
Under lubricant! When you're
Sans
under the lubricant.
Lubricant Tail.
That's the new AU.
Speaking of
Is this a part
AUs,
of a-
let's talk about Green Sands.
No, but people don't get
I'm
that
so sad.
reference.
When they killed the Happy Meal, I cried.
Bro,
I
when
know,
you
right?
kill
That McDonald's
Meal,
Happy Meal.
cried.
God damn, bro.
it was
That would have been
hot.
so tasty.
Oh, that, yeah.
It would have been so tasty. The chicken nuggets and the apple slices, no.
Bro, okay.
McDonald's toy, bro. I wanted that Mario Kart figurine so
Is it-
Yeah,
badly.
me too, dude.
I don't like apples. I don't like him.
Bro, the
for-
doctor must be on your ass every
Yeah,
day.
he's on.
Oh
Yeah,
the-
he's
my
targeting
God.
you down.
Bro,
He has a
he
sniper
is
rifle to your head
hard.
right now.
Bro, you have to
me.
eat the apple to get the sniper off of him. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
The doctor is. That's all. What?
What?
Is he
What?
having another temporary seizure? Hold on, guys. I know what I have to
Should
do.
he get the
Hold on, hold on.
doctor, or wait?
Let me grab my poking stick. Hold on.
No, I was trying to say me
He's just
when
foaming from the
Spice.
mouth.
I was trying to say me when TF2 sniper, but I really wanted to say me when spy TF2 spy. I don't know why. I really
Okay, is it
wanted
just
to
me
say
or do I not
spy.
understand what he's laughing about?
I don't know. I don't even know what he's saying half the time.
Jacob, do you understand?
I don't even play TF2,
He's
and
something
that's
about
just like
TF2.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Spy TF2.
He said
spy,
TF2, that's
spy.
all I could
That's what I
say.
wanted to say, and I don't know why. No matter how
All right,
hard you
can we
try.
take a second to talk about everybody's profile picture?
Eggman in the Seamen.
Me and Jacob had like a wheel of death with
Wait,
like
actually,
images
hold
on
on.
it.
Why nobody's using Coolidge's fan art anymore? I have to change back to my original.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we used like a wheel to see what I would get, and I got Old Man McGucket. So here we are.
Fair enough.
Jacob?
What?
Jacob.
What?
Jacob.
What?
Jacob?
Wait, what?
Jacob.
What?
Jacob.
Jacob.
I'm being gaslighted right now.
Jacob.
What's happening?
Jacob.
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 Jacob has dysentery.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Egg jock.
Oh, don't you dare
How
missay my name. Oh my god.
Jacob.
Because
Alright, I have my
Because
original
Ash.
profile picture.
Ew.
It's Christmas.
Because that's Jacob backwards. Because
Babouche.
Babouche.
Babouche. Babouche is French.
Yeah, well, I have
Can
two
we,
different
hold
stories,
on,
but I'll
can
talk
we
about my
like see the
profile.
origins of our profile pictures?
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
I was watching.
Or what?
I guess I'll start.
No.
One, this also goes back to YouTube. So basically, right, I'm scrolling through my YouTube recommendation, and then I see Jotaro versus Dio fight, and I'm like, what is this? So I go through,
And then
and I
that's when
have
Bab
absolutely
got no life.
and that's when I had absolutely no fucking clue what was going on. But hey, I was like, wait, this actual power of stopping time actually seems pretty interesting. And then I got a little more into it, and then I was like, oh wow, okay, so this is cool. And then I think I got a little too into it, into the point when I got Discord. Like I got Discord after I became a JoJo fan. Shut up, okay? Listen.
I had to burp. What do you want me to do?
No, I'm talking about Cool Ninja, bro.
Oh, okay. Thank
Sorry,
you.
I
But
also
anyways,
had a burp.
when I got Discord, I was like, I don't really know what I want my profile picture to be. So I thought the first thing I knew. Well, okay, maybe not the first thing I knew, but after having careful consideration, I
Better
thought,
word.
okay, can you please just let me speak? Thank you. Anyways,
So anyway,
as I was saying, I'm muting you. Anyways.
Dang.
What I was saying, so I think I had like, I don't know, just some like random picture of Dio on my desktop. Don't ask me why, I don't remember either. So I basically took that and I was like, okay, cool, so that'll be my profile picture. And yeah, I guess ever since then I never really wanted to change it until Kunlinja came up with that cool Gardic 1-year anniversary fan art. Shout out to him. I'm gonna unmute you so you can
Yay!
celebrate.
Yeah, you should check that video and also like that video and subscribe to that video and you guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No plug.
Okay,
No
Not
plug.
Jacob,
plugging,
No
Jacob,
plug.
what
No
about?
plug.
Damn it! I plugged.
Jacob,
no.
your turn. Jacob, it's your
Yeah,
My
turn.
you-
profile picture
Come on,
is?
Jacob.
Yeah. What?
Let's
My
go.
profile
Story of your
Explain,
profile
Jacob.
picture.
Or your
Okay.
no, yeah,
Now
your
let's
profile.
set up
No,
right
not your
now?
profile. Your what's it called?
Profile picture,
Actually,
yeah.
fine. Profile. I
Okay.
have my pen.
So it's taken from Genshin, as you can probably see.
I thought it was.
I thought it was, sorry, I thought that was sorry, I thought that was what's VeggieTales, my bad.
No, I got this from Genshin of just like write it in our like Ishin form, and just I did a plunge attack, and I got this cool screenshot. Essentially,
That's why you
That's
chose
homemade.
this profile
It's homemade.
picture. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, guys!
Dad, are you okay?
I don't think I want to be friends with Jacob anymore.
Okay.
This is gonna take me,
Alright,
like,
Oscar, your
months
profile
to
picture.
find like. a couple
Okay, so like the original one or this one?
No, I want you to tell the story of this one.
Yeah, this one.
This one, all right. So me and Jacob were like
No,
just spending a game on
no,
Roblox,
no,
and
no,
we.
I
I
want
know
you-
it's
I want-
leading up to the thing.
No, I want you to tell the story of Old Man McGucket, the entirety lore
Oh.
of Gravity Falls.
Oh,
That's what I want you to do.
Oh,
so the day is 1987,
Is that the correct date? I'll fact
right?
check you
And
right
so,
now. Is that the correct date?
oh,
Are you sure?
yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
wrong, you'll be kicked from the
Sorry,
podcast.
is it getting a little hot in here?
Sorry, I just I forgot to wear pants. Anyway, continue.
I forgot to wear pants today. Sorry, boss.
Sorry, boss. I'm bare naked because you see, I forgot.
Anyway, so me and Jacob we were trying to
That's
figure out
not
what game
I
we want.
said.
okay. You know what? Daniel just like shut up right now. Okay.
It kicked me again.
You're going to
no,
the
please,
back
please.
rooms.
No.
Oh, wait, no, where did the back rooms go? It's
Wait, you're
gone.
I don't know.
Oh.
Anyway, so
Ah, man,
So,
you're going to the editing room then. Goodbye.
Alright, since Oscar failed to tell the backstory of Old Man McGucket, time for my story of my character. So you see, I was
Okay.
scrolling through Hulu one day, right? And I
no,
saw-
you have to no, Daniel. You have to give me the entire lore of Eggman
Okay,
right
so
now.
you see Dr. Robotnik, fun fact. What is this? I was gonna
Sound.
do it.
Like the
I was
diddle-doo.
gonna do it. I'll do it. So you see, Dr. Robotnik. Fun fact: his real name is like motherfucker. Please, I want to tell the entire backstory of Dr.
I feel so bad for him. Not really though.
Okay, we'll let you explain it now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Dr. Robotnik was fuck me.
I was gonna do it too. Not gonna lie. Just got to it first.
Do you want Eggman's backstory or the pictures?
Just skip the
Pictures.
backstory. Just go to the profile picture.
Okay.
Yes.
So I was scrolling through Hulu.
Moves to
one day.
room 1.
Please don't. Oh god. Alright, so I was scrolling through Hulu one day and I saw Sonic Boom and I was like, hey, my brother watches that sometimes, so maybe I should. And I was scrolling through the episodes to see how it looked, and I saw an episode called Eggman Overloaded. I exited quietly, damn it. Great
I'll stop.
podcast.
I want to hear. I want to hear it.
Oh no, he's an audience now.
Oh, he's
Thanks,
part of the
man.
audience. He's
Can you
tired
move
of
him
her
up here?
bullshit. He's tired of her
No,
bullshit.
he's done. He's done, dude. He's gone.
Worried Cucumber just DM'd me saying that it's a great podcast. Thanks, man.
Oh, thank
Let's go!
you.
Let's go!
Let's
We have
go!
approval from
I'm
one
inviting-
person.
I'm
Yeah, you are our
inviting him to
number one fan.
You are
Oh,
number
we're
1
cute.
rated salesman,
We're-
1997.
fan, so
That's insane.
I invited him to speak if he wants to, so you know.
Yeah, you may speak if
Yeah,
you like.
a word or two
It's
from
up
our
to you.
Yeah,
great audience.
Only 2, so choose wisely.
Yeah,
Specifically
only 2 words. Yeah, you join in if you want, but
Yeah,
you can
anyway,
stay and
yeah,
stay
you can stay.
and think about those
You
2
can only
words.
say 2 words.
Oh, he
I don't
refused.
think he wants
he
to.
refused.
Yeah,
That's fine,
he
that's
doesn't
fine.
want to. Okay.
Still, worried
okay.
Cucumber, nice. Anyway,
Nope.
episode called...
Bye, Jacob.
Bye. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
See-
Oh.
What?
Whoops, sorry, I misclicked.
Oh
I
yeah.
broke the-
Okay.
Okay, so episode Eggman Overloaded. right? It had picture of Eggman stuck in white
Oh.
stuff. Oh, that seemed very funny. I DM it to Oscar
White-
in middle of night. Oscar say, ha ha ha, very funny. I say, it's cum. And then I change it to my YouTube and Discord profile picture.
It's come. Final words.
Now we can talk about our previous profile pictures if
Oh,
you
yeah.
want.
Okay, so I'll
Alright,
start off.
sure.
We're going in backward order this time. My original profile picture of a blue wolf with headphones, I literally searched up Wolf Man, and that's the first thing I got.
Wolfman.
Now, back then, I didn't know what a furry was, because I was uncultured, and it was like my first couple of weeks
Oh my
on
God.
YouTube. So I was like, haha, this is fine. And no, that's why I'm a furry
It
now.
wasn't.
Don't ever change anything to a dog, a cat,
What was my
turtle,
first profile picture? I
anything.
remember it changed a lot back then.
I'm pretty sure
but-
you drew like one of the better ones was like the one where you drew it.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the
Yeah, like the
sunglasses.
one where
you-
you were in space. That
Yeah,
one when
that
you were in
one.
space
That
was a
one
good
was
one.
badass.
The one
I
that
love
was in
one.
space.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch. Should I switch to it right now?
If you want,
Yeah.
If you
I
want.
dropped my
Alright,
change.
bet. Alright, I'm all ready to go.
No, you don't know. Now you have to
Alright.
explain this one. You have to explain this one
Yeah,
now.
now-
Okay,
Explain
so me, Bab, Jacob, and Gaming Wolf 17, right? The YouTube guy.
Yeah.
We were talking about my profile. My
No
profile
self
picture, right?
promotion.
And then-
No
and
self
then- and
promotion
then-
for
and then-
Daniel.
Hey, I'm not the YouTube guy.
So I wasn't self-promoting. Anyway, so then they wanted picture, and I said no. You're gonna get Luigi instead. I'm pretty sure I sold this off of like a.
How is that Luigi? How are you? Oh,
This
because
is Luigi. That's
yeah, because
Luigi.
Mario has like the little bumpy bump mustache. Luigi has the two T mugs.
Yes, I know.
That looks like
he
a
has the
butt
two
if you turn
boing-
it 90 degrees to the right.
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
would love to put my face in Luigi's butt face.
His butt stash.
His butt step.
Kissing-
Ew, that's a
fun fact,
mental image that'll
kissing
never get out of my
Luigi
head.
Is the same thing as kissing Luigi's ass. They're the same thing.
Bro, stop kissing my ass, bro.
Oh, I would never. I was talking about Luigi, by the way. Please don't. Please. Don't.
Okay, anyways.
I thought you were talking about Eggman.
Continue.
Anyway, so I saw this from like a thumbnail. It was like, yeah.
All right.
Okay,
alright.
Jacob, go
There we
ahead.
go.
You go ahead, Jacob. Oh wait, no, everything is just Genshin related. Okay, my turn.
No,
Yeah.
his original profile picture was from Battlecast. I remember that.
Yeah, it's way different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, way different.
Battlecats is actually a fun game that I enjoy. Therefore.
Yes.
Anyway, go
Okay,
ahead.
so my
Wait, wait, Jacob. Let Jacob
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so my favorite cat, Ninja Cat. Bless every Ninja Cat user. May you forever get uber rare cats.
Okay, just
so-
can you explain and stop praising people for like some stupid ass cat?
Oh,
Okay,
fun fact,
go ahead.
Fun
Okay,
fact,
so a
Jacob,
cat
you know
that
they
does
added
super rapid
question mark
flashes.
cats?
Who cares?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, who cares? It's my story.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
You know, you move to room 4.
No.
Yeah, proceed.
Anyway, so basically there's rapid flashes, and it carried me through like most of the game. So I just put it as my profile picture.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, Beth,
Is that it?
Your original profile picture
Remember?
has already
Okay,
been explained,
whatever.
so screw it.
Yes, well, I
should
actually
we
had an even
explain
more. Wait. I actually had a profile picture before my original profile picture. You guys just haven't seen it before.
Not seen profile picture.
Yes. It was the staring Patrick.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I remember. Hold on, I think. Hold on.
Yeah, no,
hold
no,
on.
no, no.
I remember
hold on.
you
I'll
switching to
change
that.
it. I'll change it. Hold on. Or I think I have it still.
Can we
Let me-
just
let me
all
find it.
switch to that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
image?
here. This is my old profile picture right here.
Oh my
Where is
god,
it?
I
No, I have it.
remember
There we go.
that. I remember that.
So
Jeez.
basically,
This one?
no,
No,
just
Oh,
the
never
one I
mind.
have. No,
Oh,
no,
never
this one.
mind.
So basically, how I got this one was this is like literally like the first 10 minutes I was in Discord, right? I was like, I had no profile picture, I had no idea what I was doing, so I was like, hey, I think I should just get a profile picture first things first, right? So I go ahead and do that, and the first thing I find that I found minorly hilarious at the time, and also thought it was good enough, was this.
I thought you were talking
Later,
about this.
yeah, no. Later, I realized that if I was in a call with someone, I would literally be staring into the person below me. So I was like, I am looking at you, Jacob, the ride in Maine.
Oh
And I'm just looking at the
yeah.
server
And then
list.
in the events channel, you're looking directly at worried cucumber. No wonder he's worried.
Yeah,
No wonder he's worried.
He's
And then he's
very
looking at
worried.
Jacob.
And also, I actually had one more. And I don't think
Me,
you ever
oh,
saw this one. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
boomy.
Yeah, it was this one. And this one was actually the one that I didn't settle with because I don't think anyone even understood what this was.
Oh, it's JoJo.
Except for Daniel. Yeah, it's Dio stopping time and about to kill Joseph. Yeah, but I don't think anyone could actually see that, so
Can we
I
all-
instead took a better one.
It's Dio
Okay, Beb,
stopping
tell me when you're
time
finished
and about
talking.
a foot.
Anyways, back to my original one.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like we should all change our profile pictures into like the meme versions of the SpongeBob characters.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna
Daniel
do.
could be Bawomp SpongeBob.
Bwomp.
Bab could be Patrick. I could be like Squidward or something.
Wait, no, I should be Squidward. I'm the one
Yeah.
who wants to have a perfect Sunday, and you guys just ruin it every time.
Yeah.
Alright,
ruin it
fine.
by
I'll be
pinging
Patrick,
you.
I guess. Yeah. I'll change it to Patrick.
I'm
Jacob-
gonna get. Oh wait,
Jacob
I
can
know exactly what I'm
be-
gonna do. I'm gonna be the
I'm doing
handsome
my own thing.
Squidward.
You can't force me.
Please.
I wanna
It'll be funny. I'll give you the Bawomp, Daniel.
Oh, give me the Bwomp.
I have that saved on my computer.
Why?
Don't ask. Editing, that's why.
Fair enough. I can't argue against that.
Alright, I
You
found
find like
now.
the shrinked
on.
nose
There's
guy.
Yeah, the shrink nosed Patrick. I know what you're talking about. There's a lot of
Not
weird
Patrick.
Squidward. There's a lot of weird files I just have on my computer because of editing.
Guys, are you ready? Are you ready to see
Let's see it.
handsome Squidward in all of his glory?
God, if you show me,
Is it
I
getting
swear
hotter in
I'll
here?
velocitize
Oh my god.
everywhere.
Oh, I'm velocitizing.
Oh,
Let's go.
I am now handsome Squidward.
Oh,
Alright, now you guys have to change yours.
I already did.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to Daniel and Jacob.
Wait, why can't I? Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Why is
Yeah.
this saved? Why is this saved as a
Serial
Yours,
JPEG?
Daniel, change yours.
Why is this saved as a JPEG?
No,
It
JPEGs
doesn't-
work.
it
JPEGs
doesn't matter.
work.
No,
Yeah,
they don't.
JPEGs work.
No,
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yes, they do.
Mine's a JPEG and it worked.
Mine's
Mine's a
also a
JPEG.
JPEG.
Whenever I try to use a JPEG, it just turns out to be a black
It's
screen.
probably just because it's too big.
Is it?
It's
Did
too
you
big to
name
make a
it?
big
Did you
dick.
name the JPEG?
Yes. Oh, never mind.
That's why.
It works. Yeah, it works.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god,
see?
Daniel.
See?
Remember
Alright, go ahead.
basic coding.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Also, wait, why are you guys Patrick? Daniel should be Patrick because Patrick's the dumbass.
Well,
But hold
You
on,
know
the thing
what?
is that
Fair
he is he's the main
I'm the
character.
main boy. I'm
It's
the
like
main
the
boy.
YouTube.
Oh, that's true.
He's also
and then Cool
stupid
Ninja's
though.
Daniel's best friend. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Oh,
Then Jacob,
oh, yeah.
Jacob is
Oh, yeah.
Patrick,
Jacob's
the
is there.
Genshin player because he got the legs.
Oh, yeah.
No, okay, wait, I'm
Oscar's
Bayonetta
my
player.
friend.
Actually, I'm
All
Sandy.
right, get a picture of Sandy. Get a picture of Sandy. Oh, that sounded weird.
Please.
Wait, how is Sandy
Save
a
it.
Genshin player though?
Refer to Rule
No,
I don't
34
know.
like, I'm
and then
out in the
search up
country.
Sandy.
And then I'm Squidward because SpongeBob and Patrick, aka Daniel and
Wait,
Cool,
you're
ruin
like
my
that
day
one
every
older-
Can you
day.
change their names and give
No,
each other
I'm-
like
I'm not
roles?
gonna go that far.
No,
What about
we're
roles? What
we're
about
not-
roles?
We're not
Nicknames.
gonna RP the sponge.
You know,
Yeah, no,
we're
we're
only
not
gonna
gonna
do
do
this for the
Squidward!
podcast. After this is done, we're gonna switch back.
I'm
So
not.
yeah,
I'm fine
Squidward!
with this.
yeah.
I'm never able to find like
This
a
is perfectly
definitive channel logo anymore because you guys ruined the the furry one. Like that was gonna be my
I can like
thing.
draw you one.
I would
I
be
could
fine
just
with
draw
that.
you
I
one.
would be fine with that, yeah.
Alright, bet.
Anyways, back to the actual podcast.
Oh yeah.
Should we do? Okay, hold on. I have an idea. We should tell each other how we got our usernames.
Oh,
Oh,
my
okay.
username. Okay, I
Mine's
want to go first.
self-explanatory. I'm not even gonna.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jacob,
Let
yeah,
Daniel
you
go
know,
first.
Okay, so basically, when I was younger, I loved dogs. And you know what dogs are kind of like? Wolves. Mainly
They're
because
literally just evolved wolves, Daniel.
yeah. But anyway, I was creating a Minecraft account because that was like the first game I ever played for mobile. Yes, I spent $7 on it. Anyway, I made the account, right? And I was like, huh, what username should I use? And Dogboy was taken. And now I realize how terrible that sounds.
Dog boy.
This was little baby mind, okay? You can't get mad at little baby mind.
Yes, we can.
Fair enough, but please don't.
Just because
we
the little
can.
kid commits arson, like, doesn't mean we can't get angry
Bro,
at him.
it's like it's not like anybody's stopping you from drop kicking that 4-year-old.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't 4. My brother wasn't born yet, so I was like 2 or 3. But
Even
shoot.
better,
You
You
even
were
better.
playing
better.
Minecraft when you were 2.
yeah.
Bro,
Actually,
he's a
wait.
true gamer in heart.
Oh yeah.
Actually, for
the
$7
first
for Minecraft, that's actually pretty good.
that's how much
Yeah,
it
it
is
was
on
pretty
mobile.
cheap.
But the first game I actually played was Lego Batman and then Call of Duty. Not joking. My second game I ever played was Call of Duty. I was 2.
What a change from Lego Batman to
Yeah, Call
gun
of Duty.
violence.
Let's really
Lego
be doing
Batman
a
who
duty.
does those like Lego building sounds and falls apart like those Lego sounds.
And doesn't
to
pay his
fucking Call
taxes.
of
I'm still.
Duty.
Yeah.
Like
And not
RC
even
130 inbound.
not even regular Call of Duty. I played the story mode, so like all the fucking airplanes and explosions and people dying in front of you.
No wonder why
That's
Daniel is
the
the
best
way
way.
he is today.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really care much because
He has a lot of.
Yeah, no, that's the
History.
point. It desensitized you to anything, and that's why you're the way you are today.
Yo.
But so I was like, dog doesn't work, but what about wolf? And Wolf Boy was
Oh my
taken as
God.
well. So
Oh.
I was
Oh
like,
my God.
yeah, Wolf
Wolf
Boy.
Boy!
So I was like, Wolf Boy is taken. Well, what if I add?
Oh, boy, wolf.
What if I just start pushing and rubbing my fingers all over the number pad? And I still remember the numbers today. My username was Wolfboy19292909.
Oh, I remember this.
That was my
I
username
remember
on
this.
Minecraft.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
this. I was like, hey Daniel, can we play like Minecraft? Because you have it, right? I was like, yeah. And so, what's your username? Wolf Boy. You know, like
Yeah.
freaking pie.
Yeah.
341415926534893233846.
When you're a nerd.
Those are, by the way, those are actually the first 20 digits
Yeah,
of
yeah.
pi.
I know.
Yes, I am a nerd.
I know.
Oh.
You're a nerd.
Wait, how do you know? How do you know? You're
stupid.
also a nerd if you know.
So
No, I'm not. I'm just agreeing with you.
Oh.
later on in life, I was still like really young. I was like 7 or 8.
Well, you were still Wolf Boy.
I was still Wolf Boy at that time, and I was like, you know what? I'm no boy anymore. I'm 7, 8, or not 7, 8, or like 6. I forgot my age. I'm like 6. I'm no boy anymore. I'm gaming. That was
When you
the
forgot.
first. That was the
He's
first
a
time.
gay man.
Yeah, I knew. That was the first time that I ever like. That back then, I've just heard of the word gaming. So I would use it all the time. I thought I was the gaming
I'm a
legend.
gamer.
'Cause
I
I
thought it was
didn't
also
have
cool
YouTube.
back then.
Yeah, I thought it was cool as well. Anyway, so I was like, Game Ingwolf 17 doesn't work because 17's St. Patrick's Day
Gaying
when
Wolf
I was
17.
So I was like, Game In, there's no G. It sounds like the same word. That's so damn cool. I'm fucking hilarious. And that's my username, Game In Wolf 17.
Alright, cool ninja, your turn. How to
So-
become a cool ninja?
Yeah.
Roblox.
That's not even his. That's
all
not
I'm
even
gonna
his
say.
full
So-
name. Blue Cool Ninja. What
Oh
happened
yeah, yeah.
to Blue?
Okay.
Well, no, I'm not
Okay,
talking about
okay.
Roblox username, are we? Are we talking about Roblox
His
username?
Oh,
Discord name was
okay.
originally Blue Cool
It'll
Ninja.
involve that.
Okay,
Alright?
okay,
Shut
okay.
up. So, like, I don't know. I was like 5 at the time, right? And I just heard
Yo.
of Roblox. Like Jacob is like, "Hey, you should get Roblox," and I was like, "Oh, okay, sure." So I downloaded it on my iPad 2, right? And I have to make an account, and so I'm like, what should I call it? And so I eventually put it as Master Cool Ninja underscore Cool Ninja,
What?
right? And so then I played on it, right? It was really bad. Right, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then my account, or I signed out, and I couldn't get back in. Right,
No.
and I was like, oh, fine, I'll make a new account. And also back then, my skin color was blue, and I had like a Incredibles hat because that was like the
your
free
real
thing.
life skin color was.
It's blue.
Bro, just like that Kirby that Daniel made from that anime girl thing we did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
no.
god.
Wasn't that bad?
Anyway, and so
It
okay,
is
okay,
that
okay.
bad.
And so my brain was like, okay, I can't do master because that's already, I already did that. So I have to come up with a username, and it took all of my brain cells to think of blue cool underscore blue underscore blue
That's a
underscore
long
cool ninja.
username. That's a long
Shut up.
username. Blue
Uh,
cool underscore blue cool underscore
Shut-
ninja.
I am
That
not
is the
me
long.
no
How
English.
did
Me no
Roblox
English.
even do there?
Okay, hey, how about we
Mi
stop
hablo
some of this
español.
chaos? I'm gonna send a sneak peek of my Gungeon video. Who wants it?
Okay. I want it. And if you were in the Discord server,
No
you would be
one
able to want
talks.
it too. You will. I'll stop. I'm sorry.
Alright, here's a sneak
Anyway.
peek.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is not going well.
And now we do a ripple into a dissolve.
Bro,
That seems accurate.
I'm not gonna edit this video. Oh. I mean, that's a
I
sneak
might.
peek. That's a sneak peek.
It is a sneak peek.
It is
I
a
did
sneak
include it in the video.
Yeah. What was his name again?
So then that
Taro?
became,
Taro?
I just adapted that username for everything.
Oh yeah, wait, but before we'll talk about Jutaro after this one.
Oh,
We should
Jutaro.
finish talking about how our usernames are created.
I remember that. That was
I
so
mean,
good.
your guys' name are pretty self-explanatory. Jacob is a writing name.
Mine is
Well,
self-explanatory.
Bad
You
J?
like Dio.
How is
Can I
mine
tell you-
self-explanatory?
You like
Bab
Dio.
J. That is not.
Oh, Bab J.
It's
I thought-
self-explanatory.
Sorry,
Yeah, that's
I
my
was thinking
freaking
of Dio.
server name,
I was
idiot.
thinking of Dio.
Okay, well, alright, I have a story for you, okay?
Mhm.
Here's how it goes. So, basically, I am, 5, 6 years old, like the rest of you nerds, getting Roblox for the first time, and I was like, oh wow, this game is pretty cool. But before I
This game
actually
is
had...
lit.
Before I actually had an actual account, remember when guests were a thing? Yeah, I was
Oh,
a guest
yeah.
back then.
Yes.
Oh.
So yeah, I was a guest, and I was like, "Yo, these free obby challenges are so amazing, and they give you admin at the end. That's fucking crazy, dude." So I was like enjoying those types of games. Like I was playing Escape the SpongeBob obby and all that stuff, and I was like, "Yo, this game's awesome. I want to make an account." So you know what I did? I went on that username page and I typed just randomly on the keyboard, and that's what I got. I got BabJ, and I was like, you know what?
That's like
That
a-
seems fine. That shouldn't make any problems. And then I just put in password that I would remember. So then, so that's how I got my name. But then I realized that saying that was one of the best and the worst things, because now I stuck with that username. As you can see here, my Discord username, BabJ. Basically everything I owned, Steam. Basically, like, I don't even know what other application I have that I name myself with this on, but like that's basically my go-to name. So yeah, but there's a downside, and there's about 3 different things people will say when they see my username. 1, they say absolutely nothing. They don't care. They think it's a normal username. 2, they say, it sounds like a baby. That means you're a baby. Babj
I
baby.
never would've said that, no.
Yeah, I've never made that connection.
I would have done that
Yeah,
right
no.
now.
And 3, people think that my username is extremely sus.
Mm,
Bab sounds like a woman's body part, and J means like
Oh.
yes.
ha, ha.
And that's
I
what
am
people
crying
thought
and
was
pooping.
I
sus.
couldn't even make that connection. It could be just because I'm
Yeah,
stupid,
no,
but
no.
like
It's
I
because
couldn't.
people on the internet are dirty-minded, and at first I was like,
I thought
"Yo,
I
why are
was
you like?"
dirty-minded.
When they said, "Oh, you're kind of weird, like you're like a pedo," I'm like, "Bro, how?" And like your username, and I'm like, I wasn't even able to make my connection until like 2 years after they said that to me. And I was like, "Bro, you've got to be kidding me."
I
So
thought I
yeah,
was dirty-minded. That's wow. How do you
I
how do
know
you
it's
make
it's
that connection?
That's
crazy.
insane.
Yeah.
My literal profile picture like is my expression right now. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyway,
now we can
Anyway,
talk about Jutaro.
actually, hold
Chalk.
on,
Jutaro.
wait. I need to do
Chalk, we can
my
chalk, bro.
Chalk
Roblox
Zone.
username.
Oh, your Roblox JY something.
Okay, yeah, JY713. Okay. So I'm 7. It's like December. We're like I'm like go. It's like almost Christmas Eve, and we're like I want to get some like I want to get Roblox.
Hold
And
on.
okay, so
I think JY713. You're like Jacob JY. I'm 7. It's December 13. I'm like,
yes,
wait a second.
yes,
12.
Yeah.
J because of my first name. Y because like that's like this like second coolest letter. 7 because I'm 7. 13 because random number.
I thought it was 13 because of December, and I was like,
No.
wait, that's not that.
Daniel, you.
Bro, okay, Daniel, quick question.
Huh?
Quick question.
Yeah.
Does this have to do with your dyslexia by chance?
No,
Oh
I
no.
was absent the day that they taught months. Not even a joke, by the way. I was
Oh.
absent for like a week,
Oh
and
no.
I missed pronouns, nouns, verbs,
Oh my
months,
god.
and
What?
All I
adjectives.
missed was months.
I
Just
missed all of
me, or
those.
did
Like
for some reason we all miss the day where they taught us geography? Because I
oh
don't
yeah.
know, like
No, that's
I
just
don't
you.
know
That's just you.
anything.
That's
That's
just you.
just you.
Yeah. It might also. I was kicked out. It might just be because I have a world
Oh wait, I
map
don't think
sitting
Cool
to the
Ninja
left of my.
noticed. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I have a world
No,
map
I
sitting.
disconnected him.
Yeah, I know. I have a world
You
map
noticed.
sitting right
There
next
he
to
is.
my desk, so that could be the reason that I know this stuff. But other than that,
Okay, but
everything.
how are you gonna use it in a test of geography? You're just gonna bring it to you in school and like hope you didn't get caught? Like you're just gonna memorize it somehow?
Yeah, there's been so many times where I just like, because of ADHD brain, I'm not even joking, I've like memorized that map. I'll sit down on my bed, and because it's in front of my bed, I'll just stare at it and memorize where all the countries and states are. I don't like it.
We have like a week to study like a certain like.
Our social studies teacher for this year was terrible. I hated her.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. We should go back to the discussion of terrible teachers. Me and Daniel
Yeah,
had like
so
a
we
2-hour
talked
discussion purely
about
on
No,
how
I
terrible our
had
teachers are.
none.
I love my
Jacob, you were
teachers.
in the same class as me for social studies. What do you mean you didn't have none? Like, okay, Kiplinger, not a bad teacher.
Yeah, I don't think you
tech
can
teacher
say
Talk
the
about Miss
names
Jacobs. Talk about
again.
Miss
Oh, fair
Jacobs.
enough. I can't say the names. I'm not gonna bleep this
You'll
out.
blur
Pretend
it
you
out.
didn't
You'll
hear
blur
him.
the
Pretend
name.
you didn't hear him. But
Why? What's wrong with saying the teachers' names, huh?
I don't know.
Is it gonna be like they're gonna
No,
watch this YouTube video?
confidentiality.
Yeah, whatever.
Confidential.
I
Okay.
mean, who's gonna
First of all,
take it? I have
one
a
they don't know
34
what
channel
school you go to.
subscribe.
They don't even know what school you go to. Too. There's
Fair enough.
definitely more than one person with these last names. It's not like they
Also
specifically
fair
have that
enough.
last name.
Also fair enough.
There's no way they can get doxxed like
Also,
that. Okay.
there will be like 10 fucking people watching this.
Yeah. There's going to
Yeah.
be like 2 people.
And
This is
one
the
of
video
them
that
is my
blows
alt
up.
account, and one of them is me. Anyway.
Yeah, and everybody else is not going to watch the video because
Yeah.
we're sitting right here talking about it right now. Even Worried Cucumber probably isn't going to watch the video because he's been sitting here and
Yeah.
listening to this entire conversation.
Yeah, props to this guy.
Well, at least
Yeah, props
like,
to you
use
once
like different
again.
names.
Thank you
I
for
want
staying.
to.
But
I'm going to commit arson. Oh my
The
god.
ones in like storytime animators do like they like name it like
Yeah, they like change the
For-
name.
Among
around.
Us teacher.
Well, I mean, they're big YouTubers. I'm not big. I don't have a giant, massive subscriber count. I said subscriber count. Anyway, about Miss Jacobs, right? Her.
Wait, Jacob's a teacher, and he's a girl. That's
No,
crazy.
no.
Gender swap Jacob? No way.
About Miss Test.
Underpaid Jacob.
Anyway, so she would.
Yo, hold on. We
This-
should. Okay, sorry for interrupting, but I just have to say, this. We have to make you. You guys know what Jacob looks like in real life, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You have to use the anime girl thing and make Jacob one of those.
Okay. We'll do that
will
later.
In a minute. We will in a
We'll
minute.
do that
Yeah,
later.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna burp. No, I'm
Oh.
not. Never mind. It's gone away.
Okay.
Oh, I did. Okay.
That was a roller coaster of
Yeah,
emotions.
I didn't know if I was gonna or not. But she'll like be teaching in Ireland they farm sheep, and then the test will be like, what was the cause of the Great Potato Famine in 1763? I don't fucking know that.
Bro, I would be like, I don't know, watching like a YouTube video, right? And then the next day on the test, the YouTube video that they told us is like, what happened to Technoblade's Great Potato War Episode 3? What did he say? And I'm like, bro,
and 3 minutes and exactly 12 seconds.
bro, I've been watching vlogs this whole time. What are you talking about?
Or he.
I mean, that could just be all of social studies. I really think it's not the teacher that's the problem. It could just be me and ADHD brain.
I
forgetting
think
stuff.
No, it's like the lessons.
No, it's not
like,
ADHD at all. It just sucks. Like literally,
Yeah, I mean,
if
Yeah, this
your
is
favorite
what I
subject is history, you have
some
an
problem.
You're a
issue,
nerd.
or you're a nerd.
Yeah. I mean, okay,
Brainer.
history itself isn't all that bad, but it's the way they teach it. Like, if
Yeah.
watching a YouTube video
'Cause there's no
is
way to
more
remember it.
entertaining than watching a
And
teacher
like reading a
lecture you.
book.
Yeah, and also I feel like what you said was a little wrong. I feel like history is boring. Like
Well, I mean,
it's just like
I love learning about, like, wars.
There is some stuff that's
There's-
okay.
Yeah, there's some
yeah,
stuff
but
that's
there's like
interesting.
but like okay, please tell me that you don't see the repeating theme here. It's always the civilization 10 million years ago was prosperous for about 2 days, and then they got defeated by insert a neighboring nation here.
Well, I mean,
Oh my God.
I like world wars and like big wars, like the World War II.
Yeah, those are fair.
Yeah, like World War One.
Yeah, those are
I
okay.
don't remember. I always mix up why they started the both of them, but it was the one where like somebody died, and that guy was like,
Yeah, like
I
somebody
waged war
shot
on you,
something
and that
they
guy
were
was like,
alliances with
I
another
waged war
guy.
on you, and they were like, but I have Germany as my partner, and they were like, but I have Tokyo as my partner, but I have US as my, and it just kept on going like that.
And then I have Soviet Russia as my partner.
yeah. Well,
And then
that's
I
World War
have
II. Wait, no. it's
Your
World-
mom as my partner.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Oh,
You say
I
goodbye to your
win.
entire.
Your
goodbye
mom is
to your
so
entire
big,
continent.
bro, your mom is so big. It's so awesome to have an ally because once they trip by accident, they'll just crush the entire enemy nation.
Anyway,
Your mom
I
is
have
like
to
a nuke.
go.
Oh.
It's 11.
Oh, alright. Go.
Nuke, but with
It's
kinetic
well-
energy.
Is like gonna like jump
Jacob
off
has
a
to go.
roof.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jacob, for coming into Idiot.
Jacob for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
I
much.
feel bad
It was
because you're
great
like
having
In
you.
12
Alright,
hours.
you're going
feel-
into
but-
general.
before
Worried
before,
Cucumber,
before
thank
he
you
before
for
he goes
staying here. Good night.
Okay, goodbye.
before you
Bye
go
bye.
before you go
Anyway.
I swear to God, I said wait before you go like 20 times, and you guys kept talking over me, or you said, oh okay, you're going to general. I just wanted to say something, man.
Oh my god, dude.
You
I'm
tried to
actually
cover
getting
that.
angry
tell
at
me,
this.
please,
He is
be on my
Squidward.
side,
He is
man.
Squidward.
Bro, I'm not just Squidward, I'm handsome Squidward. Look at how handsome I am.
Can I
that
punch
would-
you in the face so you can become
Cool Ninja is staring at my handsome face. Look at him.
And I'm sad.
Is
that
it getting
that
a little bit
handsome
hot in
face
here,
isn't
or
me.
like?
Anyway.
Bro,
Okay, so
wait,
what are
no.
some of
He's
you-
staring. Daniel's profile picture is staring at me in real life, and he's crying because of how ugly I look. Oh no.
I gotta punch him in the
He's doing
face.
the same thing to me. Oh no.
Myself or SpongeBob.
Anyway,
Just looking
I
at
wanna.
me.
If you
I
move
wanna,
to the left side of your screen, you can just see Cool Ninja staring into your soul.
Okay.
Hey man, keep your eyes to yourself, man.
Yeah, for real.
And I'm just staring, and I'm just like staring into nowhere. Like I probably just like zoned out. I'm just like,
Spaced out,
this is
yeah.
boring.
Okay, so I want to hear about your guys' some of your worst teachers.
Okay. Cool
worst
Ninja, you can
Yeah.
go first.
I'll start off.
You
I'll
can go
start off.
first.
I'll start off. I've
Oh,
already
okay,
said
okay.
I'll start off. So I
I
have.
don't know who to pick.
I have.
Maybe Daniel or
Um,
something?
actually,
I don't
I feel like
know.
I want.
I have.
Actually, I think I got a story,
um,
actually. Pep, what
Okay.
was that?
Actually,
Actually.
You okay, dude?
wait,
You okay,
his,
man?
microphone, his microphone is hazing out. Jesus Christ.
Every time. Is that
I
how
was doing that
Pep?
on purpose to interrupt you guys. By the way, I wasn't
I
actually
know.
making it haze out.
I know.
I know. But
Anyways, go ahead.
so I have
Oh,
three.
yeah, actually-
Oh,
okay, actually, you can go ahead. No, I'm not gonna do it anymore.
I have. I was waiting for it. Okay, I have.
Yeah, no, you're
three-
fine now. You're fine now.
I have three worst favorite teachers of all time, and they're all from the same grade and the same school. Who would have guessed
Ooh.
6th grade at undisclosed school really sucks? Anyway, so I'm gonna go from least worst to most worst. I had this
Okay.
teacher named Miss Armadillo, changing the name for reasons. that
Armadillo.
Yeah.
Dimmadome. Dimsdale Dimmadome.
It's close to the actual name. She was our math teacher, right?
Math.
Yeah, math. I like math. She just didn't teach it in a fun way. Like, it was
Math.
boring. Instead of, like, spicing it up and playing some math games, she would just teach it. It was
Math
boring.
games.
Yeah, right? I love
Cool
math,
math
games.
games.
Cool math games.
My favorite.
Yeah, that was fun, but she didn't do that. Like, she wasn't a bad teacher, and she recognized that people
Oh,
didn't
shoot.
like her for that reason. I think that gives her plus points in coolness. But also, math game. Anyway,
Math game. Me
second
with math game.
second worst favorite teacher is this guy that I don't even remember the name of, so I'm just gonna call him Mr. Angie.
Mr. Bean. Mr. Beast.
Bean. His name is Mr. Beast, right? He was,
No, it's Mr. Beast
he
now.
was the upper class tech teacher. So fun fact,
Oh my god, he really is Mr. Beast.
no, the way the district I go to works is you have the lower class. They don't tell you this stuff, but it's very obviously implied based off the students that are there. You have the lower class classes, which are for the students that have a bit trouble learning, and you have the high class. Now
Banana.
I'm very mixed into there because of ADHD and dyslexia. Like, they can't fucking decide whether to put me into the high or the low. I get good grades, so I don't know why they don't just put me in all high. But I mean, it's not a problem. The high class tech teacher, I kid you not, is the worst teacher of all time. I'm putting him in second
Dang,
though because
okay.
Miss Jacobs is worse. Anyway,
Yeah, no, we've been over
you-
Miss
Jacob's
Jacobs
worse,
before.
obviously.
Oscar
I hate
hasn't heard of
Jacob.
Miss Jacobs, so he's gonna be excited for this. But anyway,
I think I've heard a little bit. I've heard a little bit.
but not all of it. This tech teacher, right? If you make a single fucking little pipsqueak, he screams at you. No reason. And he's a coach. I love coaches. Coaches are my favorite kind of teacher just because they don't care. I love them. They're
Wait,
good
hold on.
guys.
Can you give me a representation? Like, I'll just make like a small noise and you yell at me, and I want to see how bad it is. Okay?
Mhm.
Amogu.
You fucking hoe, I'll eat your fucking, I will eat your organs alive, bitch.
Elmo Bab just said, Amogu. It was so quiet.
Oh, God.
I said I'd make the tiniest little sound I could. So.
He said like a 5-year-old. Amogu.
I picture like you know that meme from like that old Ghost House movie or whatever it was called of that guy taking whatever that kid had in his hands and eating it. I just picture him walking up to him and going, Amogu, and then
Monster.
running
Monster
away.
House.
Monster House.
Okay, anyways, back to your high-tech
Yeah,
teacher,
okay.
whatever.
So he would just scream at you, and it was like it was not good. Like he wanted you to know what you were doing.
Amogu is not good.
He did not like Amongu, and that's not good.
With Noah Mogu.
We don't know Amongu. But he did not like noise. He expected you to know what you were doing before he told you, which is annoying as hell. And it was so infuriating because it was like if you didn't know, he would either yell at you or stare at you until you did something.
So
I just imagine
here's
I just
what I'm
imagine
thinking
this
right
tense
now.
moment.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking,
Can I
right?
say something
Yeah,
really
go
quick?
ahead, go ahead.
I just imagine this tense moment, right? You make like a little Mogu, right? And he looks at you, and he like, you just like start sweating, like he starts dripping, like there's like a pool in the class now because you're sweating that badly, and he just keeps staring at you, and you're just like, what did I do?
What have I done
And
to
he's like,
commit such a crime?
all the computers break because there's so much water in the room.
Shattered. No, they don't even break because there's water. They just explode before the sweat starts.
You shit your pants harder than when you're facing against LaDumpy the first time.
Bro, the shit flies through the chair and through the floor. It just rockets.
He no clips into the back rooms.
Oh, Oscar, you need to animate
We're
some
having
of
way
this.
too much fun with this.
Yes, you need to
Animate
animate this
some-
podcast, please.
Alright,
I mean,
I
not,
can
not
do
all,
that, I can do
not
that.
all of it, just like the
Yeah,
best
just, like,
parts.
little
Best parts.
bits.
I
Anyway,
can do that. I can do
this-
that. I can do that.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
anyways,
yeah, you were
wait,
gonna
can I
say
say
something.
mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So I can imagine, like you said, like he expects you to know it before he even tells you,
Yeah.
right? So I just expect, like you're in pre-K, right? Yesterday you just learn like 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 2 = 4.
I learned
And
that
then
in
the next day he's like,
kindergarten.
and then the next day he's like, all right, class, let's review. What's the Pythagorean theorem? What's the quadratic formula? What is fraction of 9/2?
Like 10 years in advance, there's just like a bunch of kids crying.
What is quantum physics? Explain.
He just starts blowing whistles.
He just starts blowing.
MC².
Okay.
Bro, the amount of pain and suffering just opens a fucking
And you
black
know, like,
hole
little
and warps you
kids,
to
like,
an
little-
alternate
little-
universe.
Little kids love saying Amogu,
Little kids.
obviously, so that's why he got so angry
Yeah,
with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Anyways, go ahead.
Miss Jacobs. Now, Bab, which one of my stories from a couple days ago was your favorite?
Favorite meaning like the worst of all,
Worst of
or
all.
just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
okay. I think the worst
it
of all
flesh
was
colored?
when was the one where it was like those 4 kids and then she had to call like
gotcha.
that high
So this
executive
is-
and the counselor.
this
and
is-
all.
Oh, yes, I
Yeah,
remember that.
Yeah.
Were we talking about that?
Yeah. So, do you want me to tell it to you or a short version? 'Cause
Yeah,
you're-
tell it to the viewers.
Okay. So
Wait,
basically,
no. There's an even worse one. Okay, wait, that one's pretty bad, but I'll tell you after. You tell this one, and then I'll give you another one to talk about.
Gotcha. So basically, there's these 4 kids, right? 4 of them. We're gonna be focusing on 2 of them, which is Ruth and Ileana, right? And these 4 kids, this teacher, Miss Jacobs, doesn't really like them, right? She hates them for undisclosed reasons because there is no reason. Like they're bad kids. They're bad kids in other classes, right? But if you treat them right, they're good kids. Like my tech teacher, which I
Right,
have them with,
understand.
they're good kids. Alright, they screw around sometimes, but you tell them to stop, they stop. Now, if they don't like you because you don't like them, then they're gonna be bad kids. That's just how humans work, right? And
Right.
it's so infuriating because she doesn't act like adult and not acknowledge this. She just hates them because they are them, right? So, a couple days ago, the girl named Ruth is gonna get jumped. So in order to stop that, she asked the principal to let her out of each class 5 minutes early. Not 5, 3 minutes early. That way, she don't get jumped in hall, right? And instead of just suspending the girls that said they were gonna jump her, the principal allowed that. And in the beginning of the
Alright,
class,
cool.
Miss Jacobs was like, yeah, that's fine, go ahead, it's good, right? And then once it was time, she said, no, you finished my work. You don't, the bell does not dismiss you, I dismiss you. Which is the most, I fucking hate that sentence. If you say
Me
that
too.
as a teacher, I immediately lose respect for you. Anyway, there's been several occasions where I've walked out of classes when the bell rang, just because I hate the teacher, I hate that idea, and I hate everything about those sentences. But anyway, so Ruth was like, oh, but you said, and she was like, I don't care, right? So they went to the class next door and got Miss Cacklinger, right? And was like, hey,
What is that
she's
name?
being
Excuse me?
Cacklinker, right?
Okay.
And they were like, hey, this teacher's being a bitch. Tell her something. She didn't say that. I'm exaggerating. But Miss Cacklinger.
No, she definitely said that. I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, Miss Jacobs was teaching like pre-Kers and preschoolers beforehand. So in her mind, she was able to tell everybody what to do and how to do it, and they would just listen. But that's not how that works, because you're dealing with 6th graders, right? So Miss Cacklinger to Miss Jacobs was like, hey, that's not how you teach, you dumbass. And then she left. And so Miss Jacobs let him go, right? I mean, Miss Jacobs. Miss Jacobs let him go. And the next day...
How dare you be formal?
Yeah, sorry. The next day, they separated them, right? And Ileana was like, hey, my Chromebook needs to charge. There's an outlet by Ruth. Can I go sit there? And Miss Jacobs was like, no. And she said, but there's an outlet right there. All the other outlets are being used. And she goes, no, work with Hector. And Ileana was like, I don't want to work with Hector. I have a working Chromebook. I could just plug it in over there. And so Ileana sat over there anyways and called her mom because the teacher was yelling at her, right? And Miss Jacobs took the phone and was like, so your daughter's refusing to do work in my class and says she'll walk out for the rest of the year if she doesn't get a sit here, right? And immediately everyone in the class started screaming and yelling at her that she's lying, which I just think is a patriotic as hell moment, right? And I just want to say,
Definitely.
Jacob, not trying to be mean, but Jacob was kind of being a kiss-ass here. He didn't say anything. He just kept his head down, right? I'm sorry, Jacob. I'm not trying to be mean, but you should have said something. Anyway, I wasn't saying anything either.
Kiss us.
But I wasn't saying anything either, but for a different reason, because she was right next to me, so if I yelled, that would have just been rude. So instead...
Bitch ass.
No, because I did say something. I turned around to her and said, Miss Jacobs, you're lying. Stop. It's not worth it. Tell the truth.
Kick ass.
Shut up. Let the man tell his story in peace, dude.
So for that, the bell rang. She kept everybody in. I was gonna walk out, but I thought, you know what, this is pretty fun. I'll stay in. Also, I want to be a witness to whatever the hell's about to happen, because there was a bunch of tension. Everybody was mad at her. She was mad at everybody. And by the way, she didn't like this period because there was me who didn't care what she said, because I don't care who you are. Teacher, student, adult, old person. I don't agree with you
Senior.
if I don't agree with you. Yeah. And she didn't like me for that.
Sock a
There's
senior
4 kids.
in the head.
Smart ass.
No. Anyway, there was a bunch of other kids who like talked out of place, so she just didn't like this period, right? It could have been a good period, but she's just a bad teacher. And so she keeps everybody in for 6 minutes. We have 5 minutes to move classes, so everybody's late, and she's not going to write a note for everybody in the class, so everybody is now tardy for their class, right? Which
Dang, that kind of sucks. I hate teachers who do that.
Right, yeah, because then, like, Jacob, who was going for perfect attendance, just got absolutely fucked because of that. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's not fair.
Yeah, so she ended up calling an admin. She let everybody out. Except
Roblox admin? That's insane.
Roblox admin? Except for those 4 kids,
God.
and of which the other 2 kids, Julian and Damien, had nothing to do with it, but they were kept in anyway. And she gave me the choice. I stayed in because I was pissed. Right? And so the admin came in and she was giving this long-winded lecture about like, oh, listen to your elders. They're older than you. They're smarter than you.
Dumbass, 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 dumbass.
Yes, thank you. I don't agree with that at all. That is wrong. You can be a
You're
million years
wiser.
older than me. Yeah, like wiser doesn't mean anything. Also, was that not supposed to be drinking water? Are you not
What? Oh, good.
Because you went wiser. That suggests something else. Oscar. You can't just be saying that. Anyway,
That's
You can
pretty
say
gay
what
ass,
you
that's
want.
pretty
This
gay
is
ass,
a
that's
free
pretty gay ass,
country.
that's pretty gay
no,
ass.
it's fine. The
It's a
admin
free
was
country.
a girl. The admin
Where-
was a girl. It's fine.
Oh. All right.
Anyway,
It's a little bit controversial.
little controversial. Yeah. Yes. Anyway,
That too.
she gave us a speech about listening to Yardle. So I raised my hand, like I didn't interrupt her. I had my hand up, and she goes, "Yes, Daniel." She knew my name at this point because she just fucking hated me.
Gosh.
There was a couple times where we were like in the lunchroom, and she would just yell at me for no reason. Like she would be giving this speech, and she'd look at me and go, "You, the orange jacket. Why are you talking?" And I'd just laugh and go,
Imagine wearing an orange jacket.
"Yeah, I wear an orange jacket because everybody else wears like fucking black and white and gray. It's sad. I want to wear a white color."
You don't want to be white? That's kind of
No,
racist.
or black. I am orange. I am Donald Trump.
You're orange. You made a new race just for this.
I made a new race, Donald Trump.
No.
Wait, he made a new race? I bet it's called dumbass.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
idiot.
true.
Or idiot. Haha, get it? Because it's the name of the podcast. Ha ha ha.
What?
Homer
The name of the
race.
podcast is called Podcast.
Pogcast.
Pogcast.
No, literally, look, the events channel name of the podcast is called Podcast. Like, look.
I thought
Pogcast.
we agreed on idiots.
No, it's
No,
just
it's
literally just called...
Pogcast.
It's
There's
just
no
called
G, it's Podcast.
Pog.
It's just called Podcast.
Okay.
Name it
That's pretty good, too. That's
Pogcast
pretty
right
good, too.
now.
Wait, hold on, I think I can change it. I can change it. Pogcast.
Pogcast.
So I'm making a thumbnail
It's
for this. It's
changed,
gonna be on
it's
YouTube.
changed.
Yeah, it's
Let's
gonna
go.
be on YouTube. Just make like
Alright,
a
making a
generic,
thumbnail.
make like a generic thumbnail that I can literally just.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, just like make a thumbnail that I can put like numbers.
Anyways,
over.
get to your point. Get to your point.
Yeah. So I go, well, and I said it like this. Well, what if the teacher's wrong? And she looks at me, slams her head on the desk like, and goes, "The teacher's not wrong. The teacher is smarter than you, better than you in every way." So basically, she just called me a dumbass, and said she is older than you.
Like always.
Like always, like most people. But she wasn't joking, which is not nice. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
No, I mean, like,
But
I
also-
call you a dumbass all the time, but I don't mean it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, maybe sometimes, but
sometimes,
you know.
I mean,
Yeah, I hate people.
when I'm really
people
angry.
are too sensitive these days, but that's another.
Hey,
that's a story.
I don't. I'm
No,
offended
like-
by that.
Yeah, see, like I'm going into it. Let me finish this one before I get into that one. But
Yeah, no.
yeah. So I look at her and I laugh and I go, "You're wrong," and she looks at me and she goes, "What do you mean you're wrong?" And I go, "You're wrong. You can be a million years older than me, but if I think you're wrong, then you're wrong in my opinion." And she straight up pulls a Twitter moment and goes, "I don't care about your opinion," right? So at this point, I was so
roasted.
yeah. It was just stupid.
You're going to literally die
So Oscar,
in like
for-
5 seconds.
if you didn't know, I gave a kid a broken nose before. That same kid I knocked out two
Oh,
of his
shoot.
teeth. I've punched a kid who was 3 years older than me because he was shoving Noah, right?
Oh, yeah,
I've-
that's good.
That moment right there where that admin said that to me, I wanted to punch her into the face. If you couldn't tell already, I'm a very violent person when it comes to solving problems. So,
We can see
Yeah,
every day. We see
that.
that every day.
You're all. I still have that bruise on my face, man. But
I just
don't-
wanted to play Car Simulator. You didn't have to punch me in the face.
But I don't like people. and
Me
I was
You
going.
don't like me? When?
Well, you're a person, not a people.
Oh.
Yeah. See, difference.
This is different.
Hey.
Yeah.
He likes person but not
Yippee.
people. Ah.
And
So
Oscar.
Yippee.
wait. So Dan, you're saying you like me?
No. However, Oscar, you are indeed a people, not a person. So.
Womp.
But
Womp. It's a certified womp.
Anyways,
moment.
so the other one I wanted you to talk about was the time where she physically started harming people and like destroyed
yeah.
Oh,
like
what?
everyone's
So
computer.
Miss
Oh yeah.
Miss Jackoffs, right? She was forced to do this.
Okay, that's her
new-
name now.
That's her new name. Yeah. She was forced to do this new thing that she didn't know what the hell she was doing. So instead of handling it like an adult and asking the people who knew what they were doing what we're doing, she got mad at us because we also didn't know what we were doing, right? So we all had our Chromebooks open, and you know what she did? She went down the line, closing people's Chromebooks and throwing them, right? Now I want you to mind, this is a classroom where the desks are in a circle, so if she threw them, it's going to hit somebody. Somebody got like hit in the eye with one of them. It was just like the most infuriating thing ever. That was another time where I wanted to strangle a teacher. Anyway, she walked
I
up.
would.
Yeah, how's the
I
teacher
would
not got
strangle it.
fired from that? Like, how does the teacher not got fired from that?
Because the district that I go to is fucking rigged. Like, if you're a teacher, nothing you do matters. Because they don't care. Like, she's been
Like,
reported.
if you're pull out a fucking gun out of nowhere and shoot them
Well,
and
I
say
mean,
like, "Oops, my bad," like, you're just gonna.
obviously, not a gun, you know. But like,
Oh, okay. Well, I was kind
these-
of over
yeah,
exaggerating
a bit
there,
of
but you know.
like these teachers can get away with physical abuse, and if it's not on camera, the district just shrugs and turns their head.
Yeah, like tell them how it was physical, because so far you just said she was just like thrown. Stuff.
Oh yeah, they were thrown and they were hitting people. Like they were hitting people.
Yeah, no,
in the
but
eye, the
also didn't you
face.
say like she was like hitting people's hands, like people who are keeping their hands on the Chromebooks, like
Yeah.
she like hit people's hands.
Yeah, like if you
and
were
stuff.
grabbing onto the Chromebook, she would smack your hand, that way you'd let go. And if you didn't, she would rip it from your hands and then throw it at you. So that wasn't very fun, right? And when she went,
Jesus.
And
when
when
she went,
she went, yeah.
yeah, when she
Sorry.
went to grab mine, this isn't what I said. I'll tell you what I really said later. But what I really wanted to say was, "You're not gonna touch my Chromebook, you fucking bitch." You know how stupid it is to hit other people because they don't know what they're doing. It's I want to say the R word, but I was raised not to say that R word. It's just so
Good.
You have to be
Me too.
brain dead to not realize that. You'd have to have so many bugs and parasites and cancers and so many things in your head to not think that this is a bad idea.
Hey,
Like,
you know, what, I'll
Jesus
save you the
Christ.
time of saying it.
Yeah.
I'll save you the time of saying it because you were raised to not say it. It's retarded.
Yeah, that's the word I was reaching
Yeah,
for.
me too.
Yeah, it's just
I can't. Yeah.
stupid. Like, holy fucking Christ, I hate her to the very core. But what I ended up really saying was, "You're not gonna touch my Chromebook, you idiot," and shoved it into my backpack.
Nice. Chromebook saved.
Big brand from the
Big
lowest brand for
Brian.
there
And
is.
not only that, she tried to grab my backpack where my personal belongings were. And that's when I hit her hand. Like, I punched her hand.
Let's go.
Yeah, I really wanted to go for the face, or the stomach, or the shoulder. Or, fun fact, if you hit somebody in the armpit hard enough, you'll hit one of their organs
Yeah.
and they will die immediately. I really wanted to do that
Oh, shit.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I know about that. I'm in
Yeah,
karate.
Yeah.
But you can just like do that one part of that Matrix meme where you're about to punch him and then you like open your hand and they go like, oh.
Yeah.
You should just like do that to the teacher.
Yeah, exactly. Be a Matrix.
Yeah, I could be a Matrix. But I cannot tell you how much I hate that teacher to the fucking core.
Fucking nuts.
I just want to fuck Mr. Beast. Anyway, next time. Next topic.
He's doing it for the money.
No. Oh, I mean, yeah. But I was gonna talk about people next. Do you guys have any bad teacher stories?
I got
not
one, but
really.
Okay. Well, I got one.
Go ahead.
So it's fourth grade, right? Fourth grade.
Mhm.
Oh my
Now I
gosh.
got. I guess I'll also keep it. Kinda like. I'll just like change the
Well,
name into something else. I'm just
Uh,
gonna call her Miss Dipshit. Okay, Miss
Gotcha.
Dipshit over here, right?
McGee.
Dipshit McGee. Yes. So it's my first day there, right? It's my first day.
Huh?
Get ready, sit down, get the whole, oh, I'm your new teacher spiel. But then, I wasn't feeling so good. Okay, when I was a kid, I had like extreme anxiety issues. Like, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. It was just the first day of school. But apparently, I got like really anxious. So the first thing I did was I started, standing up and pacing around you know I mean, everyone was really sitting. I was kind of just like standing up, and she kept telling me to sit down, but I was anxious. I didn't know what I was doing. Honestly, that was fine. That wasn't that bad. What really happened that was terrible was like just in general, like it's not even a specific day, but in general, like she's just such an asshole to people. Like she literally made almost half the class in total cry one day because of how fucking like terrible she was. Like literally, she will make you feel like shit for almost absolutely anything. Like if you like don't know something and you're just like extremely curious and you don't know how to like continue something, like for an example, I was working on a project once, right? And in order to do this project, it was like a step-by-step process, but I was stuck on one of the steps because I didn't know what to do. So I was stuck. I really didn't know what to do, but I was too afraid to ask the teacher because I know they would be annoying to me. So instead, I spent a while just trying to think of a way or a possibility to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do. And then the teacher went over here and you're like, "You're still here? What the like, okay, well they didn't
Yeah, they
curse, but
didn't
like
curse. Yeah.
it felt like it was like they were just like, what the heck are you doing, right? And it just like made me feel like shit. Like literally, I know I was a kid, and I know it sounds kind of stupid, but
No.
I fucking started crying. I started tearing
Uh-huh.
up. I felt like shit. I felt like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing, and I felt terrible. Now I gotta give it to Miss Murphy. She was nowhere near as bad as Miss Jacobs. Like she didn't physically assault anyone. She
Yeah.
didn't like take our Chromebooks or computers and throw them. She didn't do any of that. But she was just really mean and really just like God, just really, really annoying to deal with. Like every day, I had to go in there, I had to sit down, and I had to pray that I wasn't the person she would take a shit on that day.
She would
Like
literally
literally,
take a shit on someone.
no, 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 not like that.
Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah, that's
And
all. That's all teachers.
this one, and I have another story. This one's a substitute, okay? And this time I don't even have to disguise his name because me and my peers as a class came up with the most ridiculous and funniest name to this day for this man, okay? We called him Mr. Sack of Potatoes.
Let's go.
Was he
Now,
Irish?
here, let me give you a physical description of Mr. Sack of Potatoes, okay? He's an old guy. He's like really, really big. Like he's really thick. Like he doesn't have muscle or anything. Not big like muscle. He's like a big, wide dude. Like he's just kind of fat. And he's cross-eyed, which makes him look like a dummy. So he's big, he's old, and he's cross-eyed. Okay, that's how I want you to imagine him. Okay.
All right.
So whenever we usually get him as a substitute, not very often. We usually actually see him in the lunchroom, being like one of those people like watch over us, make sure we don't get in trouble or anything. So like normally in lunch, we just like go over there and and like we just have like a normal lunch conversation, and then once we have nothing to talk about, we just like look over to him and say, "Oh hey, Mr. Second Potatoes is like sitting down reading a comic book," and we all just like burst out laughing because he looks so stupid doing it because his cross eye.
God.
Keep in mind, by the way, when he's sitting down, I don't even think you could see the chair just because of how fucking big he was. So right, we see him sitting down, right, and then like we never actually called him Mr. Sack of Potatoes up in person because if we would know, he would get really angry. So we always like kind of said it like just like quiet enough that he wouldn't hear it, but
So you
like
were like,
even when he's like,
"Hey you, Mister," you were like, "Hey you, Mister Sack of Potatoes."
no, we wouldn't actually like call his name. Like no,
Yeah.
we would just like whisper among each other. Like we wouldn't even get his
Among
attention.
Us.
Like we literally just like let him do his own stuff, and you know but that's not why he was a bad teacher. All right, so far we just talked about how we made fun of him, but the reason we made fun of him, which I'll say in a second, is the reason why we made fun of him because he was so annoying and so like he just like wasn't an awesome person, you know. So that's kind of the reason we made fun of him to make ourselves like get
Feel better?
get back on him for what he's done. So
I see.
basically, I've honestly had more stories from other students than I've had personally, but for the times he substituted, he one doesn't know what the hell he's doing, right? Two, when he tries to figure out what he's doing, he asks us for what we're doing, and if we don't know, he gets extremely rage at us. It's like, how do you not know what you're doing? You've been in this class for almost an entire school year, and you don't know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, I
And
fucking
he
hate
always goes
that.
on this rant for like 5 minutes, right? And once he's done with this rant, he takes a deep breath, and then he like tries and like I kid you not, literally, I don't even think he knows what he's doing. So he goes on to YouTube. He goes on to YouTube and he looks up a fucking
Gaming Wolf
tutorial on
17.
what we're doing.
Wait, so you're telling me he goes on YouTube and looks up Gaming Wolf 17 and I'm done.
Okay, first, you know what he does? He goes on to Discord and he moves Game Wolf 17 to room 1.
No, no. No!
Remember that one time he did that? That was my favorite. That was so funny.
So anyways, he goes on YouTube to look up a tutorial on what we're doing, right? I think one time he looked up a tutorial on like I don't know, like ancient China, I think was the one time. Which clearly means one, he has no like any experience of learning ancient China. Keep in mind, he's an old man. You know how like they always say like, oh, old men are wise and knowledgeable. Yeah, bro, this man's a fucking dumbass. Okay. So, anyways, he goes up on that YouTube tutorial, right? And we will watch this video of ancient China, whatever. He then passes out one of those worksheets that like confirms that you've learned this topic. It's like it's just like in fourth grade, you really never actually had to like try to get a good grade, right? Like
Yeah.
you'd always just like do well on whatever assignment you give, like complete that in 2 minutes and gain like the best like self ego boost in the world, right? So like we'd go through that, but since we watched it from a fucking YouTube video, we had no fucking clue what to do on those sheets because none of the information on the YouTube video was any of the information on the paper. So since we all don't know what we're doing, we all turn to him and say, "We don't know what you're doing." And then you know what happens?
He
I think
turns
you know.
into a sack of potatoes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So we turn to him and we're like, we don't know what we're doing, and he's like, how do you not know what you're doing? You watched the YouTube video. You should be doing your work right now,
Yeah, I hate
right?
teachers like that.
Yeah. So he says, do your work, and we're like, we're trying. We don't know how, and he's just like, I don't care. So basically, what he's saying is, he doesn't care that if we don't finish. And the teacher comes back the next day expecting us to know and learn what was supposed to happen when the teacher was off that day. They're going to be back like, okay, so you learned about English and China yesterday, and everybody in the class is going to be like, no. And so then she's going to be like, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll have to go over it. Do you guys finish those worksheets? And everyone's like, no. And then, it's like, it's never good. But
It's just
before
really
that
sad.
happens, at the end of class, right, we still don't finish our work, right, because we have no idea what's going on. We kind of just like scrape whatever we can from the bottom of the barrel, put some shit together, but we're still
Mhm.
not done because we have a hard time thinking of what we could put there that would make sense, right? So it's the end of class, right? The bell rings, right? And I think you know what's gonna happen from here on out.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
turns into a
he's like,
sack of potatoes.
shut
Oh,
up, bro. Shut up. Okay, so so we're about to leave, right? We're about to get up, put it in our folder, and leave. And he's like, "Hey, you didn't finish your work. You're staying." Hey, you didn't finish your work. You have to stay
He turns
here, and
he
you have to
turns into
stay
the
here and
Subway
wait.
Surfers guy.
Yeah. Now, no. Normally in elementary school, you have like one basic teacher, right? That teaches all the
Uh-huh.
subjects, right? So normally we would just stay in there and go to our next topic, but no, it had to be lunchtime, right? So
Oh.
we finished learning about this. We're about to go to lunch, and he's like, "Hey, stop! You have to stay here until you complete this." And like we're a bunch of fourth graders, we didn't know any better. Like we didn't know we had the right to leave or anything like that. But so we all basically stayed and we all did it, right? And by the time we finished, 30 minutes have passed on lunchtime.
shoot.
That's how fucking long it took.
Like lunchtime
30
for us, it's like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Lunchtime for me back in elementary school was like 45 minutes. Like there was lunch and then there was a recess. So it was like 20 minutes for each, right? So we
I
get to the
see.
lunchroom. It's all absolutely empty because everybody's outside, right? So we get in there. We get our lunch and the lunch lady's like, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be outside?"
Oh?
And we're like, "No, we were kept in our class for 30 minutes trying to finish our ancient China worksheet because our substitute wouldn't let us leave because he wanted us to
Also,
watch a YouTube video."
Beb,
That's not
I want
actually
to
what
say
I said,
something.
but that's what I wanted to say.
Beb, just saying. Do you remember anything from
N-
ancient China?
No.
I
Because I'm like, I know
I
it's like
remember they
so.
created
Ugh,
fireworks and
that's
yeah.
all they
stuff.
did.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
all ancient China
And
is.
I remember they were like isolated from the mountains and it was like a natural defense and that's basically it.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit. I would have wrote well if that happened to me now, I would have wrote fuck you on every single answer sheet. But if that happened to me back then when I was in fourth grade, I would have wrote I don't know.
Yeah. What I did for half of them was I
Oh,
just wrote a
times have
question
changed.
mark. And like honestly again, I said like grades don't really matter at this time. So like even if we put question mark in half of them, we would get a 50. So what? It doesn't go on the record,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. They only matter until like high school.
Yeah, well actually
Middle
it
school.
matters middle school. It starts at middle school because that's when
Yeah.
you
Okay.
first take regents and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It's mostly just used to one determine if you're cheating on the regents because if you have like a terrible average and then you do like extremely well, people will be suspicious of that, you know?
Suspicious.
Anyways, yeah, so I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I was still infuriated, and so was everyone else because they've had so many terrible times, just like what I described with him. Like it's basically just like clockwork with the man. He goes in, he doesn't know what he's doing, he searches up a YouTube video, makes us watch a YouTube video, and then none of us know what to do, and then he gets mad at us for that. That's basically what happens every time. So us collectively as a grade have made this new nickname. I honestly don't know the origin of it. I just heard it. So we all started calling him Mr. Sack of Potatoes whenever we saw him, and it was hilarious, right? Like we were fourth graders, and we were fourth graders. We found that shit hilarious, man. Like we thought like talking behind someone's back, giving them a silly nickname, and then telling them what they were doing is like hilarious. Like literally, like one time we were literally just like walking down the hallway, and we see him pass by, and we're like, "Oh no, Mr. Sack of Potatoes is walking down the hallway." And it was like hilarious, you know.
I
So yeah,
see.
that honestly, I feel like that was like a funny way to get back at them. Like honestly, I probably would have hated him a lot more if we didn't like fucking insult him behind his back all the time.
And
Well,
then
anyways,
over time,
enough of that.
I
your
don't.
ins over
I
time your insults slowly turn that man into a literal sack of potatoes.
I honestly wish that one day he would just wake up
there
and
was
find. Like
there
I
was
He's like a
just honestly
witch's
wish like one
curse.
day I just wish that one day he'll just wake up and try to get out of bed, but then realize that he's just a fucking sack of potatoes.
He's like teaching in class, and then out of nowhere you look at where he was sitting and he's gone, and you look at the chair and there's just a sack of potatoes.
Well, anyways, that's the story of Mr. Sack of Potatoes. I think the worried cucumber is. I don't even know if he's here anymore.
Yeah,
I feel like he
he's-
just like forgot
feel like
to
he-
like
I feel-
leave,
Or-
or
I
he's
fe-
like, or he's like one of the most like Chad people in the world. Like he's just here, man. Like he's here to listen.
Well, I
and
mean, when
he's
I-
here to
when I
enjoy.
listen-
Is here to listen.
Oh no, he's DM'd me. He's still listening. Hold on.
Yo!
Yeah, he's
Let's
here,
go!
he's here, he's here.
Oh my god.
But,
props to this
he
dude.
might be doing-
Props to
Bro,
Worried
okay,
Cucumber.
listen.
Yeah, he might
I
be
feel like
doing.
I think he's got the idea. We've complimented him like 5 times this podcast. Just remember, we always appreciate you listening. If we
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
do this, there'd be nobody listening, and this podcast would be useless. Besides getting 2 views on YouTube.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway, whatchamacallit?
So thank you for that.
Yeah, real quick, next topic, I want to make like, yeah, we have a bit of time left. Next topic, people. I don't like them.
Me neither.
Okay.
Good thing
so
I'm a person and not a people.
Yeah. Oscar, you're still a people. and if you're not careful, little children, you'll become a sack of potatoes if you're a shithead to other people. So don't be a bad person, or else you'll turn into a sack of potatoes. Oscar, you're about to be a sack of
Wait,
Seems like
potatoes.
folk let's-
now I'm imagining that you look like Scooby Doo, but instead of Scooby Doo, they turn to a sack of potatoes.
You look like a sack of potatoes.
Sack of potatoes.
I really think I'm just gonna start posting these unedited. I feel like they're best unedited.
Yeah,
mean,
that's
yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
I do want to say I don't really have any bad teacher moments. All the teachers
Yeah.
that I've gotten are pretty good. I do like to say some of them are just plain annoying. Like,
Yeah, like-
ooh, you will not leave. Like the bell doesn't dismiss you. I do. Junk. We had like so many teacher moving, like a bunch of teachers were moving around in junk. Right, my band teacher. He had like a bunch
Mr.
of family
V?
stuff to do.
Mr. V?
Mr. Bean.
No, Mr. V.
I'm
Do
gonna
you not
post an announcement,
do you
by
not-
the
That was his
way.
name.
do you not remember Mr. V?
Mr. V?
Mr.
Like a sack
V.
of potatoes.
Squirrel.
Oh wait, Mr. V.
Mr. V. Mr.
Oh my
V.
god, Mr.
He still
V.
works there, by the way. My
Dude,
brother
he was
has him.
so good.
He was an amazing music teacher.
He was so good, dude. I
Anyways,
love him.
what's the next topic we're gonna
Oh,
be talking
okay.
about?
So
missed it.
I want to dip my little toesies into the fiddle of a story about. I forgot what I was going to say. You see. Oh,
Good job,
Good job.
hold on.
Great
Give me-
job.
Oh, I thought there was another ant. See, we got ant traps. We got ant traps
And
around
there was
here.
another ant. My bad.
Yeah, we got ant
Oh
traps.
my god, we
so
are
we
gonna
no
use
longer
that,
have.
what was it, like the dish soap or whatever you were using last time
I was
to kill those
using
ants?
using Febreze. No, now there's
You
just a fruit fly.
Febreze.
Yeah, I Febrezed them to death.
For Breezem.
Now there's just a fruit fly. But yeah, there was an ant
Oh.
infestation in my house. We got an ant trap now, but before any ant I would see near my desktop, I would spray with Febreze and it would die. Like I would press the zero. They were
remember
they
that.
were living inside my keyboard. I would press the 0 key and like 3 of them would come out. It was creepy.
Yeah, it's like Escape Zero. It was,
Yeah,
it
there was the
incredible.
escape colony, the zero colony. My favorite was the H colony for undisclosed reason. I'll never tell you why I like the H. In fact, my favorite few colonies was the PORN colonies. I just feel like they were nice. Anyway,
Me too.
yeah.
Anyway, Daniel, you
You
are a
are
literal
going to
child.
room 5 for saying.
No, please.
Okay, no.
No.
No, you're good.
Uh.
定めと 日を欺いて切なを交わして刃すり抜け奴らの隙を解け貫いた想いが未来を開く